This match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming up first, representing Visnomatic, we have Dag. This matchup will be Dag versus B-Croft. Dag requested this match as he wants revenge for his tag team partner, Mr. Chris Mad, who he feels got screwed over in his #1 contendership match in the loser's bracket in the 6-man tag match. Dag would like some revenge here, so he's challenging the opponent's team captain, B-Croft, who was the one who got the pinfall in that matchup. And Dag looks ready to fight. Dag settling in the blue corner. And here we have the recipient of the challenge, B-Croft, coming out. B-Croft, the one who won the match for his team in the loser's bracket, but wasn't able to quite put it away in the ladder match following up. You can see on the right side of his tights there, recently wrote B-Croft along his tights. He believes that the luck of having the writing along the tights will secure his victory tonight. No, we won't know until he gets in the ring, though. Ingenuity versus aggression is the name of the game tonight, with B-Croft settling in the red corner. Looks like they're both getting ready. The referee's starting this matchup, and things are underway. You can see Dag there going for a punch of B-Croft would rather grapple. I don't know if this is a good idea with the wrist lock straight into a hammerlock there. Looks like Dag came ready to brawl, but he's still proficient at the mat wrestling. Rear waist lock there. Full Nelson. Sky high full Nelson slam to start this match off with a bang, as B-Croft manages to kick overhead there and get a collar and elbow tie-up in. B-Croft with rear waist lock. But no, Dag powers out and gets one of his own. B-Croft lifted and slammed down onto his knees. The hands have not been broken yet. And a knee strike right between the shoulder blades as B-Croft tries to bag up. But no, vertical suplex by Dag drills him back down to the mat. And a big kick to the back of the head. He's going to pick him back up, but B-Croft with a beautiful overhead arm drag there manages to take the advantage. He's got him by the head here. An incredible swinging neck breaker. It looked like he was going for a vertical suplex of his own, but he's decided to spin it out into a neck breaker and a stomp to the back of the knee. Turning Dag over, and a big club right across the face. Folding up the arm, and a stomp. Irish whip off the ropes. He's going for that flying single drop kick, but Dag managed to swat it away as he starts to club B-Croft. B-Croft coming back. What's he going for? He's going for a pump handle here. But no, he gets hip toss out of the pump handle attempt. Too complex of a maneuver to get this early on in the matchup. See Dag here with the amateur wrestling skill, rolls over him with that rear waist lock, and just tries to squeeze all of the air out of the ribs. Step over toe hold here, and he's got an STF in, trying to choke him out, all of the weight right across the torso, but no, he decides to release it, block the punch, and gets one of his own for B-Croft, spins Dag around, gone from behind in a straight jacket German suplex. You saw he had both of his arms trapped on that German suplex as he launched him backwards, an impressive maneuver, jumps over with a neck snap there, just trying to wear him down. He's got him by the wrist, and he's dragging him back to his feet. B-Croft going for here. Snap suplex with his legs hitting the steel cable rope. That's got to kill. You can see there he got a handful of tights to get leverage on that as he's met with a European uppercut. And a big thrust kick right to the face takes him back down to the mat. Dag walking around the back here with a chin lock, trying to wear him down. He does have a bit of a size advantage here on B-Croft. But no, B-Croft is getting rid of the leverage advantage. 2 elbow strikes to the gut, gets some separation. Snapmare takedown, drops him hard on his tailbone. and he goes for an overhead key lock, much like what we saw between Super Effector and Mr. Douglas, but no, Dag very quickly escaping that key lock. Doesn't want to get worn down in this matchup with the submission. Throws Beecroft into the blue corner. Turns him around. Big punch to the ribs. And a beautiful face buster in the dead center of the ring. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count as Beecroft gets out of that one. Front face lock. He's got him by the back of the head, drags him over to the ropes. Shoots him off the ropes, ducks a clothesline, bounces off the ropes himself, and just turns him inside out with that beautiful running lariat. Decides not to go for the pinfall, instead to bring him back up, but not a wise move as Beecroft manages to get an arm drag, take him back down to the mat, tries to throw him out of the ring, but he catches on, but no! Punches him in the hand and lets him fall to the outside. Beecroft wants to take this one outside the ring. Referee starts counting out these competitors as there's a front face lock as he throws Dag into the crowd barricade before hitting a snap suplex on the outside. We're at a 3 count now. Again, they have until the count of 10 to get back in the ring. Beecroft just throwing Dag ribs first into the steel stairs, brutalizing him. Lifts him back up. Front face lock again. He's leaning him up against the crowd barricade and starts drilling him in the ear with some punches as he collapses, and Beecroft runs to get back inside the ring. He's content to take a count out in this matchup. What's the referee's count at here? Dag's gotta get up faster. Is that count to 9? And Dag just barely manages to get back into the ring. That was incredibly close for Dag. Throws Beecroft into the blue corner. What's he going for here? He pushes him in. Catches him rear waist lock, and a huge German suplex throws him all the way across the ring from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. He's looking for something big here, as Beecroft is barely managing to get his way back to his feet. He's got him up for the Dag driver. Got him by the back of the head, and just drives the back of his skull straight down into the mat, all of his weight, back press. 1, 2, and only a 2 count as Beecroft manages to kick out of the Dag driver. All of his weight stacked up vertically on his own head, and he manages to kick out of it. Dag won't give him a chance to get up, though, trying to break the wrist of Beecroft, dragging him back up by his ears. Snapmare just wrenching that neck he just landed on, and a chin lock, trying to keep control in this matchup. Perhaps trying to look for a breather, but no, Beecroft very quickly muscling his way back up to his feet, doesn't want to get stuck in a lengthy hold. Half Nelson facebuster there by Beecroft. Rolls him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 2.5 count at the half Nelson facebuster. You can see the look of surprisement on Beecroft's face. No, he's going for it. Boston plunge. And he rolls through with a Boston plunge. We've seen him put away multiple competitors with this maneuver. Back press. 1, 2, and only a 2.5 count as Dag kicks out. We've seen both men's signature finishing maneuvers here in this match. The Dag driver and the Boston plunge, both of them have been kicked out of. Back elbow by Dag. He's got him by the wrist. Irish whips him into the blue corner. Not sure what he's going for there, but he's met with a kick for his troubles. Manages to get out of the rear waist lock with a punch to the back of the head. Grabs in a front face lock. Going for a sleeper hold. He's trying to choke him out. He's got him. You can see Beecroft just flailing to try and get out of this hold. He could choke him out right here. No, he's got him by the head. Jawbreaker there. As Dag goes stumbling to his knees. Beecroft falling up, ducks the punch. Inverted mat slam, hooks the leg overhead. 2 count. Almost a 3 count. Dag just barely manages to get a shoulder up off that great pinning maneuver. Dag throws him into the corner. Big punch to the ribs. He's going for the face buster again. Scores with the face buster. This could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count for the second time on the running face buster out of the corner for Dag. Beecroft struggling his way back up to his feet. Grabs the wrist and throws Dag off into the corner. Once again met with a kick across the face. elbowing his way back out, trying to stay in control of this matchup, runs after him. German suplex, stays in the bridge for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. But how much did that take out of Deg, having to kick out of that beautiful German suplex, as he's just being absolutely hammered in the center of the ring. B-Croft dragging him back to his feet, going for a scoop slam, but Deg manages to counter out the back of it and punches him in the neck. Going for a beautiful gut-wrench suplex here, plants him in the dead center of the ring. Decides to go for a pinfall. 1, 2, almost a 3 count as B-Croft manages to kick out of that gut-wrench suplex in the center of the ring. B-Croft's back on his feet. He's got him in a front face lock. What's he going for here? A second spinning neck break. We're trying to work over that injured neck. Circling his opponent, looking for something big. He's deciding to go into the ring apron. Could be going for a springboard move. Springboards! But no, he seems to slip off. Doesn't quite meet that move, but still is able to capitalize. Shoots Deg off into the red corner. Runs in with a big forearm strike right to the head. There's nowhere to go on that move in the corner. Another stomp to the folded up wrist of Deg, trying to take out the use of his arm. He's got him! Half Nelson face buster! That's the second half Nelson face buster of the match. This could be it, but no, he's getting some distance. He could be in a daze here, dragging Deg away from the ropes, shooting the half Nelson, going for the pin, but it might be too late. 1, 2, just barely a 2 count. The dazed B-Croft took a little too long to get that pin. Deg trying to get back to his feet, but is clubbed for his efforts. Right back up to his feet. Shot off into the blue corner. He's going for something, but he seems to be dazed. No, he doesn't quite get it, as he's met with a boot across the face. Shoots him off into the red corner instead. B-Croft still managing to take advantage in this matchup. He's got him in an underhook and throws his face right into that turnbuckle. Again, there's a steel hook behind that padding there. Throws him into the red turnbuckle once again. Decides to turn him around. Could be looking to smash his face into it again. Nope, met with another kick right across the face. Deg throws him into the red turnbuckle this time. Punch to the ribs, he's going for the face buster. Third face buster of the match by Deg. He warps around to the other side to go for a pin. 1, 2. My God, that is the closest pinfall we have ever seen in YPW history. The referee's hand was basically on the mat, and B-Croft managed to kick out. Throws Deg back into the turnbuckle, thrown back in himself. Back elbow. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for the Boston Plunge. Rolls through him with the Boston Plunge. This could be it. Back press. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. B-Croft wins this matchup. Deg from Visnomatic is not able to avenge Mr. Chris Mad. Seems like B-Croft's lucky tights paid off this time. You can see Deg earlier on in the matchup with this first enormous move of the match, going for that Deg driver, just stacking him vertically and dropping him on the back of his skull and neck. But somehow wasn't enough to get the pin, as B-Croft was just able to kick out. See earlier here, B-Croft powering out of a chin lock shortly after taking that Deg driver and getting the half Nelson facebuster out of nowhere for the first time in the matchup. And very nearly got a pinfall off that, but it wasn't quite enough. Only getting a 2.5 count. Kick across the face there by Deg as he spun him around and threw him into the turnbuckle himself. And we saw one of many facebusters in the center of the ring there by Deg, just trying to plant him into the center. That was the last pinfall attempt for Deg in the matchup, but it wasn't quite enough to put away B-Croft as he just barely kicked out before the 3 count. You can see here the winning maneuver as B-Croft elbows his way to the corner and hoists him up for the Boston Plunge out of nowhere, rolling his entire body weight right across the ribs of Deg. And it just was a bit too much for Deg to kick out of that time. B-Croft, once again your winner. An amazing win streak here building up for B-Croft. as he wins yet another match. Next, we have Sir Crackerbulb versus Gadges.